How's it going, YouTube? Second time I'm trying to record this. My first one I actually ended up got corrupted file, so that's amazing. But today we're going to be playing the Deathslinger. The perks I'm using are Save the Best for Last, Barbecue and Chili, Pop Goes the Weasel, and Ruin. And what each of those do are, with Ruin, every time someone jumps on a generator and they get off of it, it immediately starts regressing. It is a hex perk though, so that's the risk reward of it. Pop Goes the Weasels for late game. So once my Ruin gets cleansed, then I have Pop for gen defense. You kind of need to double down on gen defense with this guy, since he is really slow. I have Barbecue and Chili for two reasons. One, obviously the blood points, but most importantly for the second reason is because this guy right here, he benefits hugely on out-positioning people. He's kind of like the clown in the same aspect. If you are out in the open and there's basically nothing but maybe like a really weak pallet near you or something, this guy's guaranteed to get you, assuming you can hit your shots though. Nothing's necessarily guaranteed in this game. And then Save the Best for Last is like the best perk for this dude. I know I only have it tier 1, which is kind of a ouch. Because you lose 4 stacks for hitting your obsession instead of 2, but this perk's like the best on this dude. And then I have reload speed and Rhea speed add-ons is what those two were up there. But yeah, with this killer, if you can out-position survivors, you will start snowballing really hugely. I also do feel like as well, and you may see it in this game, you may not, but this guy's kind of like the hag in the same aspect that if people hook bomb, or not necessarily hook bomb with the hag, but if people basically he's really good around hooks is what I was trying to say there. This dude benefits hugely if people try to hook bomb as well, especially if you're running Save the Best for Last. Most killers do with Save the Best for Last, but this dude in particular, because if, say for instance, you down the first dude with Save the Best for Last that's saving the guy, he actually gets the unhook, because you know you're down a mid animation, and then you hit the dude, he has borrowed time, but that's not going to matter because you wipe your blade really fast, and then you are able to shoot him with your spear gun and then down him as well and slug that guy. So if you're able to do that, because a lot of people will just run to the hooks and try to save, because you know it's like, oh, I borrowed time, everything's fine. This dude punishes hugely for that. Okay, so we have this map. I wonder if we have that window. Oh wait, we more than likely do. I think it almost always, but yeah, it always does spawn. What am I on about? That window right there is what I'm talking about. I think this dude though can counter that window with his gun, kind of like how Huntress can counter that window, assuming you can hit your shots. How long will Ruin stay up for? I didn't even see where my totem was. That's all the way out there. So there's no reason for people to be all the way out there. Oh, this is a quick gen. Quick ass gen. Alright, I got a grab out of it, so I guess it wasn't completely useless. I see you. And that's why Barbecue is good, because I knew she was there because of that. Oof. I feel like with those windows, I feel like his chain should go a little bit higher, and it shouldn't count that your chain breaks unless if you're actually behind one of these walls. Because even if you're in the center of the window or whatever, the chain's kind of slightly too low, and so it ends up breaking anyway. So you're on that gen. That was nice. So Rune's regressing that, so I can't use pop. Are you just gonna hook bomb? No. Okay. Smart. I just dead shit missed that. That's fine. Are they healing under the hook? No. Okay. So Rune's doing a lot right now, since no one's working on that gen that they had started on in the center. That thing's probably regressed by at least 50% of what it was. So everyone's too busy healing. Barbie does not show me anybody, so if I had to assume, they're probably fairly close. Maybe inside the building, honestly. A lot of people like to use that god loop. Are you right here? You are. I'm gonna down her to get some pressure. I know it may not look like I need it, but these gens can fly, so. Where on earth? I saw scratch marks here. I bet you're circling the rock, aren't you? I got bamboozled. Bamboozled. Is that you? Yeah, it is. Oh, she did have dead hard. Okay, that's what that was. A lot of these people don't look behind them, which is... Oh, nice. That was really nice. Okay, I know this chase right here is probably gonna punish me hugely. She's just chilling on top of the hill. If she has balance, she gets away. If she doesn't, I'm pretty sure I get her. She gets away anyway. See, that's what I'm talking about with him. You're not guaranteed anything. Unlike the Huntress right there, I would have 100% downed her, assuming, you know, I could hit that shot. I think this might be my obsession. Damn, she's behind the wall. Yeah, that was my obsession. But I need to go down her anyway. See, that's another thing I'm talking about as well. See how that's not a guaranteed down? Alright, here goes half of my stacks. She's only have tier 1, save the best for last. Yo, you guys gonna work on this gen? I don't think so. She had dead heart. That's the same chick. I'm surprised she had... Wait, there's not a pallet there. I'm losing my mind. What? Okay, that was very questionable. Oh, it's because she had a flashlight. Is that what it was? Okay, whatever. I should be able to spear her immediately, maybe. Nope. Yeah, okay. There goes all my stacks, but that's fine. I'm gonna slug her for pressure. You're gonna go to the god loop. That kind of looked like a hit. But that's fine. Hi. I did not want to hit you, but okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna pick this chick up. I really don't like how it does that. It'll automatically target the person on the hook. Y'all are fairly... I'm assuming you're hugging the god loop, right? You are. Smart. This is the person I just downed, isn't it? I get DS, right? No. Okay, she's out of the game, so it'll be a lot more chill since it's a 3v1, and that's so much harder. What if they're gonna get my ruin? Did you guys not hear that? I guess they did. Or maybe they did, or they just want to leave it. So this gen's regress loads, because no one's been on it. Granted, it is only tier 1 ruin, so it's only doing half the work that it potentially could be. Did you see someone? I did. So with them, you want to always hit first. Back on that gen. You want to always hit first. And use your... chain next. You can do it the other way around if you know for a fact, like, oh, they're gonna get to a safe pallet, I won't get a hit at all. Then you use your chain, but 9 out of 10 times you want to actually hit them first, and then use your harpoon. Okay, they just healed. I'm assuming they're back here because it failed skill check. Could be that new perk red herring as well. Are they baiting me? They were not. Oh, nice. Is that a sprint burst, I'm assuming? Alright, so like this. Are you just camping the pallet? You are. See, the fact that I'm not going to get anything, I'll just injure her. That's fine. She can drop the pallet, I'll get an injury. Did you run away from the pallet? She did, okay. So that's something you don't want to do either. If you're at a pallet and you drop it immediately, you want to stay there against this guy. Because he can't really do anything, unless the pallet's like hella unsafe. I thought she was trying to double back there. Are you going for the window? Doesn't matter, I'm too close anyway. Is that her? No. Close wasn't that chick, I don't think. Flashlight? No. So you guys are doing this one now. Oh, what are you doing? I wasn't gonna get anything out of this anyway, so might as well get an injury. It's kind of like Legion in that aspect. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna get anything, so I might as well injure. It's really good at causing mend, so. And it wastes a lot more time than you think. It wastes more time than a perk like Sloppy Butcher. It's like having Sloppy Butcher without having to have Sloppy. Where on earth? Butcher. I feel like she was actually hugging next to the tree. We'll see. Yeah, she was. You guys gonna do that gen again? Are you guys insane? No. Okay. There goes all my stacks because it's my obsession. I decided to perk way better though. I thought that was it. Maybe I was like half a second too late. Interesting. I kind of looked like it went through her. That was just way off. But as I said before, I'm gonna play a lot more chill because can I like actually hit this? I bet you I can. If I wasn't bad at aiming, maybe I could. I'm assuming if I hit that, I don't know if I get much out of it. So she'd probably be able to hug the tree. I'm gonna just have to break this pallet. But I'm gonna make her go to the other side because she'll get the God Loop if I do it this other way. A lot of the times with this killer, you will have to break pallets. I'm assuming even if I got to hit there, I probably wouldn't have gotten anything out of that. Damn, okay. I actually underestimated these guys. They did 2 gens in this short little chase. I say short, it's probably been like a minute. But that's all it takes is a minute. One good survivor loops you for a minute. There goes like half the gen. Alright, she's dead. You're going for that gen, and you're there at the God Loop, just crouching. So I'll have to go check on that gen here shortly. I'll injure this chick, unless if she's actually the... No, she's dead. Dead hard? You have dead hard. Or not, okay. She looked behind her like she did. Or maybe she was looking out for my gun, I'm not sure. But I'm not gonna never shoot someone whenever you can just get a normal hit on them. It's like way better. Alright, so she's here. Barbecue helps us with that. might get hatched, but it is what it is if she does. It's not that big of a deal. I missed that anyway. She deserves hatch if I missed that. A little disoriented by the fire. Wait, did I do the hatch? It's like right here. Oh, how did you miss that, girl? How did you miss that? Where on earth did you run to? Did you just keep running? You did. Hi. Jeez. But as you can see with a lot of the stuff, like if they're out positioned, you're almost always gonna get it. Remember that you can get easy free hits like Legion can. Well, I keep saying like free, but like you have to land your shot, and it's not necessarily easy. The aim is kind of finicky, at least on console it is. PC is probably a lot better because, you know, 60 frames per second and way more optimized than it is on console. All rank 2s except this guy. Nothing too, not OP. Nothing too crazy, I mean.